There we go. Okay, lose yourself in the third period. We got to have a comeback here. 2 goals. Puck goes all the way into the Capitals' end. Brown on the forecheck. Keeps it below the line. Gets it over to Moon. Moon carries it up. Gives it to Bearsy at the point. Shot goes wide of the net. Around behind. Up to the point. Hunt throws it back down. Capitals are there. Chip it up the wall. Bearsy trying to hold it, and he does. Walking down. Throwing to the middle. Couldn't quite get it over to Moon. Now Capitals come out. Coming out with a little speed down the left side. Sent it back to the middle. Swenson puts the clamp down on it. 14:26 left. Period 3. Bulldogs trying to bring this back within 1. Swenson wins the puck to the corner. Dunker's got it. Throws it up to Telejohn. Throws it far side for Welch. And into the zone they come. Short side shot is hung on to. So, good opportunity there. Good save by the goalie. Stick taps for him. Swenson looking to win a draw here in the O-zone. Loose. Oh, Telejohn pokes it to the far wall. St. Paul throws it off the shin pads. Tyson trying to get it back deep. Eventually he does. Swenson behind the net, looking for somebody. Centering attempt to Welch. Hits off a stick. Now back to Telejohn. St. Paul takes it. Telejohn took a slash, holding his arm. Puck goes down for icing. .46 left. Hathaway, Conlon, and Smuter out for the offensive zone draw. Hathaway wins it up to Bear. Bear takes a shot right on goal. Save, it's loose. Loose puck, and the slot goes just wide of the post. Conlon battling, throws it back through the middle, just off the stick of a Capital player. Hunt can't quite keep it. Here come the Capitals back the other way. Chip it around Bear and deep. From the back wall, trying to get it out front. Bulldogs recover for the moment, up the wall. Now it's thrown back behind the net. Far corner, we got Hunt down there with Hathaway. Hathaway's got it. Carries it out, throws it ahead for Smuter. Capitals hold. Send it down the wall, off the skate. Conlon whiffed on it, but now gets it back. Hunt picks it up, flips it high and out of play. Behind the score table. 12:57 remaining in period 3. Faceoff will be to the left of Swenson in his zone. Heilman to take the draw. Sends it far side for Moon. Moon comes out of the zone. Throws it over to the wall. He'll get it deep. Heilman in on the forecheck. Brown picks off a pass, tries to stuff it. It's loose out front. Another backhand attempt. He's got a couple whacks at it. Couldn't quite get it to settle down and had traffic all over him, but good chance thrown in offside. Good energy by this line. Just need to keep churning the legs, keep the physicality up. Face off at center ice. Over to the wall. Moon with speed. Loses the race. Into the zone they come. Taken away immediately. Thrown up the wall. Brown's got it. Chips it up and out. St. Paul tries to throw it back. Brown got a stick on it. Battling for it. At the red line, it gets knocked back in. Valentini turns around. Flips it up to Brown, but it hops over his stick. St. Paul out. Pass far side, goes off the stick, but he takes Logan's away, and now Heilman loses his stick. Capitals get it deep. Dunker's there. They've got it behind the Bulldog net. From the goal line, centering pass goes all the way down. Bulldogs will change. Telejohn in on the forecheck. Capitals bring it up and out of the zone. Carried across the red line, now in. Off to the right side, tried to throw it back to the middle, but the Bulldogs pick it off. Welch throws it to the middle of the ice. Telejohn's got it at the logo, into the zone. Tried to get it over to Swenson, and there he does. Short side shot goes up over the crossbar. Hunt holds at the point, cycles back deep. Welch has got it down in the corner. Gets knocked down to his knees. Capitals play it around their net. Bear tried to pinch. Welch holds in the slot. Loose puck thrown up and out. Hunt will retreat all the way back. Thrown up to Welch. He'll turn it back. Throw far side for Bear. Bear throws ahead to Swenson, who chips it into the zone. Capitals have it. Turning around. Good job there. Holding the zone for the moment, but now St. Paul will carry it out. Oh, Welch will get a stick on it. Poke it back deep. Thrown up the wall. Now out into the neutral zone where Hathaway's got it, but gives it right back. Shot wide of the net, but blockered to the wall. Two-on-two battle. Valentini gets ran over. Shot from the point right into the glove of Swenson. He'll hold on for a whistle with 10:08 remaining in regulation. Bulldogs trail 4-2. Middle of the ice, thrown out off of Conlon's stick. Goes to St. Paul. Now just a little bit of a back and forth. Thrown up high into the zone. Off the stick. Now thrown to the middle. Thrown to the middle of the Bulldog zone. Whiffed on a clearing attempt. Backhand on goal. Steered to the back wall by Swenson. Centering attempt and a putback. So Swenson able to kind of kick that one out. Goes right to the stick of a Capitals player. They put it back for a 3-goal lead with 9:39 remaining in regulation. Bulldogs trailing 5-2. Moon's got it, carries into the zone. Hits the brakes and throws it deep. Below the goal line. Moon after it, now takes the puck away. Tried to send it back to the middle, but it's turned over. Coming back the other way. Here come the Capitals walking in. And what a save there by Swenson. Sliding to his right, having to make a glove save. 9:16 remaining in period 3. Puck is won by the Capitals. Up to the point. They go D to D. Thrown down low. Now back up the wall to the point. Cycle back down. Bears going to win that race to the puck. Around the corner. And Swenson's got it. Makes the pass up to Telejohn, then back to him. Welch has got it. Gets it taken off his stick. And that's got to be a lay-down hit right there. 50 should be laying on his back. Now out loose into the slot and poked in. .38 remaining. Score is 6-2 in favor of the St. Paul Capitals. Thrown in off the skate of Dunker. Dunker beats it up the wall. And St. Paul's going to walk into the slot. Thrown behind the net. Shot attempt goes off the skate of Hathaway. St. Paul will recover out in the neutral zone. Go D to D. Drop back. D-to-D pass out of the way. Now Conlon's got it down the wall. At the goal line, loses an edge. Hathaway coming in to help. Trip will be the call against St. Paul. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. So Bulldogs with 8 minutes left will go to the power play. Looking to climb back within 3. Heilman, Moon, and Brown out there as a forward line with Hunt and Bear on D. Faceoff is kicked back behind the net. Bulldogs unable to hold the zone. Heilman will go all the way back and pick it up. Sends it far side for Hunt. Hunt looking ahead. Makes a move. Leaves it off for Brown. Brown pokes it into the zone. Capitals send it right back out. Bear back to pick it up. Throws it far side. No white jersey there. And they'll gain the red line. Good hit over by the bench by Dylan. And can't quite carry it through that guy. Loose puck out in the slot. Guy tripped right over the top of Max. He's laying down. May have gotten a kick in the back of the head. Referee not really interested in listening to the comments from the Bulldog bench.
Okay, he wasn't right there to see it happen.
All right.
John, I've got it on camera. It's fine.
The Center Ice Summit meeting is over. Concluded with no penalties. Minute 14 remaining on the power play for the Bulldogs. Pass attempt goes off a skate. Enzo in his own zone. Throws it to the middle. Back over to Welch. Cross the line. Capitals throw it out. Valentini kicks it over to Dunker. Dunker turns up ice. Gets it to Telejohn just off his stick. Flipped out in the middle. Played with a high stick by Swenson. Faceoff will come all the way in the Bulldog zone with 51 seconds remaining on the power play. Valentini from his own goal line. Tried to get it up to Swenson, but the pesky forechecker from St. Paul that just keeps the puck deep. Now, breakout attempt held for the moment. Now out we come and back we go. Down into our own end. Bulldogs still having a little bit of trouble here trying to get the puck out. Here comes Welch. And
Lost that one.
now we're going to go into the box. What we call that? Interference will be the call.
He just sat there.
So, 4-on-4 for 15 seconds, and the Bulldogs will be shorthanded for a minute 45-ish. Capitals have it down below the goal line. Capitals full strength. Bulldogs shorthanded. Shot is blocked and goes wide. Centering attempt. Bouncing all the way around. Held in by St. Paul. Shawnee picks it up. Carries it across the red line. Chips it in. Got a lot of weight there. And loose puck. And St. Paul's able to get it out of the zone. Keep it out of harm's way. Carried across the red line. Into the Bulldog zone. Down the middle shot. Off the glove of Swenson. Up to the point. Walking to the middle. Long range shot was deflected. The putback is deflected as well. And clearing attempt is blocked and held on. Now 59 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck's thrown behind the net. From the wall, sharp angle shot goes over the crossbar. Rims up to the point. Now to the middle. Ooh, Sean not quite able to get a handle on that one, so St. Paul holds his own. Throwing back down the right side. Walking to the middle, short side stuff attempt. Gloved by Swenson. 34 seconds remaining on the power play. 4:48 remaining in regulation. Bulldogs are going to need an answer. Heilman throws it all the way down, icing just by a hair. If this was a 350-foot sheet of ice, that would not have made it all the way. Poked up to the point, walking in and shooting off the pad of Swenson. Up to the point and held. Centering attempt is blocked. Bear fighting with him on the back wall. Now comes around to the other side. Skating out of the corner, around the middle, thrown low. A little bit of a one-timer attempt from the sharp angle. Goes wide. Penalty about to expire. Brown's got the puck, carries it out through the middle. Gets angled off. Puck gets thrown over to the wall. St. Paul throws it out. And we're going to have another penalty. Going to be elbowing. Elbowing the call. 4:05 remaining. 2 minutes.
Don't talk to neck tattoo or he will call everything.
I wasn't here Friday night, but the things I heard about the officiating from this gentleman seem to be carrying over into this game. Up high in the zone we go. Swenson picks it up. Oh, tried to leave it ahead for Welch. Gets poked out of the zone. Thrown up and out. Welch going on a one-on-one race. He's going to get there right behind him. Oh, it's thrown right up the wall. Mason trying to kill some time in the offensive zone on the forecheck, but St. Paul's now coming in with speed down the left side from the goal line, around the net, thrown up high, and tried to give it back to him, goes behind him and out. D-to-D pass to the far side, 1:10 remaining in the penalty. Now carried into the zone, thrown far wall. Sent back up to the point. Now tried to walk to the middle. Good stick there by Welch. Puck comes out. St. Paul got it in momentarily, but Valentini pokes it out. Swenson battling one-on-one. Has his stick being held. Hey! All right!
Oh boy, Nolan!
Hey, once he finally got his stick back from being held, he's able to bury one.
He wasn't holding it. I didn't see it.
Well, it's 75 feet from the red line to the top of the circle. St. Paul player had the clamp on his stick the entire way. 6-3 is a score with a shorthanded goal by Swenson. Here comes St. Paul down the wall. Shot attempt is deflected high and into the glass. Out to the point and far side. Shot goes wide of the net. Rims all the way up to the point. Sent right side. Thrown back door. Good save there by the pad of Swenson. Telejohn in the corner. Spins around a couple times. Must have been stuck on the wall. High off the glass, but held in at the point. Thrown back in. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Bulldogs full strength. Shot goes off of the leg of Hathaway. Now over to the wall. Heilman carries it out. Fans on the pass. But St. Paul will bring it out into the neutral zone. regroup deep from their own blue line. They'll move it up to center ice. Pass is picked off. Here come the Bulldogs the other way. Thrown to the middle to Brown off his stick. Now out through the neutral zone come the Capitals down the left side. Shot into the glove. Good save there by Swenson with 1:32 remaining and a 3-goal deficit. Time for all the Rabbits to exit the hat. Puck goes over to the corner. Up high to Moon. Moon tries to chip it around. It's in his feet, but now St. Paul throws it up into the bench and right into, I think that got Beckett. Son of a gun. Yes. He flexes, grunts a little bit, shakes it off. Puck is thrown all the way down. Icing is waved off. Thrown up the wall. Oh my, lucky stick there to get that chipped out. Otherwise, now down into the corner. Got to get a forechecker on it. Brown. Oh, he lost his stick. That's unfortunate. Long range shot. Hits the broken stick. Now the Bulldogs aren't able to hold. St. Paul comes out in the Bulldog zone. Hits the skate of Valentini. Now Brown picks it up behind the net, chips it over to Dunker, goes over his stick. Battling in the corner. Heilman comes away with it with 37 seconds remaining, leaves it ahead for Brown. Brown across the red line, taking it down the left. Tried to make a cut to the middle, loses the puck. Out they come. Capitals coming back the other way. From an angle, thrown through the crease to the far corner. 18 seconds left in regulation. Now from the wall, Bear sends it through the middle, out of the reach of 2 Bulldogs. St. Paul throws it back deep. And 4-3-2-1, going to be your ball game. Oh, one last save there by Swenson. And so Bulldogs fall 6-3. Tournament has ended. We'll see you next time, but at least we got on the board. Yay.